It's time
for Norton Blue Jays Sports
on Superstar Country 102.5 and Superstar1025.com.
All right, welcome to Scott City, everyone, down in southwest Kansas. Braxton Eisenegger, Jeffrey Fick, and Jeff Porter here to do sub-state basketball for the girls bracket. And how long a drive was it down here, Jeffrey?
2 hours and 4 minutes on the dot. Not like I was counting or anything.
Not like we were anxious to get here. We are happy to be here. We are on the campus of the middle school. Is that right?
Yes.
And they have a gym as big as Colby Community College's gym. Giant monster square. We are sitting way above the floor. I feel like I'm at a Chiefs game looking at the little players at the far end of the gym. We might be able to see the picture, or the numbers on the jerseys, and we might not. But, yeah, we've got sub-state action. It's the number, what number seed are we, 11?
Yes.
The Norton girls against the number 6 seed, Scott City Lady Beavers. And the significance of this game is pretty obvious. You lose and you are done now. Sub-state is here. If we look back at this season, we're very proud of the girls and their effort this year. The Norton Lady Blue Jays, what a great job by the coaches continuing to work with the players. This is a team that started 2-10. And then after that, we went 7-2. We really missed senior Peyton Bailey for the season through her injury, but we still had 2 seniors that led this team of sophomores and freshmen. We were talking about on the drive down here that it will be a young team next year, no seniors. And a big shout-out to this team. They did not give up. Player skills went up and up from December to the end of February. So let's talk about the Norton girls. They are 9-12. Score 36 and allow 37. Last game was a 49-33 loss at the pit at TMP. Lady Blue Jays have won 7 of the last 9 games. How many wins do we have during this season over teams that currently have a winning record? I thought that would be interesting to kind of gauge and see how many teams Scott City has beat with a winning record, how many teams we have. We've beaten 2 teams so far this season that have a current winning record. And then I looked at 3A or bigger schools on our schedule. And we played 6 times, and we ended up with a record of 1-5 against 3A or bigger. Okay, points per game for the players during this season. We'll start with freshman Gentry Sproul, 0.3 points per game in the games that she played. Freshman Aubrey DuBois, 0.5. Sophomore Cassidy McLean, 2 points a game. Senior Peyton Bailey, 2 points a game. Gotta love that. Sophomore Leah Clark, 2 points a game. Sophomore Emma Collins, 2.5 points a game. Freshman Caroline Fahrenbrook, 4 points a game. Sophomore Chloe Cox, 5 points a game. Senior Casiana Keysweater, 8 points a game. And senior Hallie Brooks, 12 points a game. So that's the rundown of the players that scored for the season. Scott City girls come in with a record of 12-8. They score 48 and allow 37 for a plus 11. Their last game was a 51-18 win over Cimarron. Scott City girls have won 10 of their last 14 games. If we look at their season for their 8 losses, 6 of those 8 losses are to 3 teams, and they're all really good. They're from this region, or 2 sub-states. Colby is the number 1 seed. Holcomb is the number 3 seed. Goodland is the number 5 seed. And Scott City has lost 6 games to those 3 teams. So then half of those 6 losses were very close games. So Scott City was in those games with those very good teams. Scott City girls' number of wins over teams that currently have a winning record, 3. Scott City girls have beaten 3 teams that have a winning record this year. Scott City played 17 games against 3A or bigger schools out of their 20 games, and they finished with a record of 8-9 Let's see. Scott City recently played Colby right here in Scott City. After being down by as many as 9 points in the first half, the Lady Beavers were up by 3 points over Colby with about 3 minutes left, and they were up by 2 points with about 1:43 left. And Colby made some plays down the stretch and ended up winning by 2. When Norton played Colby, we had a 5-point lead at halftime, and then we were down 1 point to start the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, Colby pulled away in the fourth quarter to get the win by 7. All right, that does it for my notes. Jeffrey, what's your thoughts on the girls' season this year?
Throughout the season, they definitely got better. You know, like you said, starting 1-6, saw the progression, the leadership, people stepping up. Going to have a young team next year. Hopefully they're going to build on the season that they are having this year. You know, like you said, winning 7 of the last 9, which is phenomenal.
Right.
Great job, ladies. And, yeah, so far, a good season. Hopefully we can come away with a win tonight.
Yeah, hopefully our girls are relaxed. And in a great, big, huge gym like this, it's hard to get your depth perception. Hopefully we can get the ball to go through the hoop when we want it to. All right, the clock says 9.5 minutes before we introduce the starters. Here in Scott City, it's the girls' game. Number 6 seed Scott City Lady Beavers versus the number 11 seed Norton Lady Blue Jays. This is Blue Jay basketball on Superstar Country.
Make every acre on your farm profitable and do it with the help from Bailey Ag Solutions. Grant can help your farming operation with quality and proven channel seeds, BW Fusion, and Pivot Bio. McKinsey can help with Farmers Mutual Health and crop insurance. It's like the name implies, Bailey Ag Solutions. Call Grant or McKinsey anytime, 785-871-7065 to help out your operation. Let Bailey Ag Solutions help make every acre on your farm profitable.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
One thing we forgot to mention, Mr. Fick, is where is the Facebook Live video on this game tonight?
It is going to be on Blue Jay Athletics.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Go to the Blue Jay Athletics Facebook page, and that's where this video is. We cannot be on the regular radio station because it is a... What's the reasoning, Jeff? It's a sanctioned KSHSAA event, and so...
Yeah.
It's got to be on a neutral website, a neutral Facebook page. Yeah. Okay, a little less than 7 minutes to go here in Scott City. Brexton, Jeffrey, and Jeff will have basketball action for you on the girls' side. Norton against Scott City. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to Scott City. We are still in the Central Time Zone, straight south of Oakley, basically. And it really looks like they're going to have the national anthem before they announce the starters. So we will send it back to the station. When we come back, we will tell you who is starting Norton at Scott City on the girls' side of this 3A sub-state game.
Even if it's been years since you graduated, your college team is your team for life. Well, you can have a Farm Bureau agent for life, and auto, and home, and business insurance. Imagine that. One insurance agent for everything. It's that simple. So get a Farm Bureau agent for life.
Contact me, Joy Johnson, at 785-877-3221.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
All right, we are back on Superstar Country. We got Blue Jay basketball, Brexton, Jeffrey, and Jeff. And here are the starters for the hosting Lady Beavers of Scott City. Number 1 is a 5'5" senior, Kendall Gentry. Number 10 is a 6-foot junior, Piper Fox. Number 20 is a 5'6" junior, Krissa Irvin. Number 23 is a 5'9" senior, Avery Lewis. And then number 41 is a 5'11" senior, Megan Trout. Go for it, Jeffrey.
And for the Lady Jays, number 10, Emma Collins, a 5'6" sophomore. Number 11, Chloe Cox, a 5'4" sophomore. Number 12, Caseyana Kieswetter, a 5'2" senior. Number 15, Hallie Brooks, a 5'11" senior. And number 22, Leah Clark, a 5'7" sophomore.
Outstanding. We have a number correction. The program says 1, and Kendall Gentry is wearing number 2. That's what it was. It's online, so I changed it from 2 to 1, and now we're back to 2. So, yeah, Scott City girls are certainly tall, 6 foot, 5'11", and 5'9". And then they've got couple of 5'10" sophomores lying in the wings. So we will have to block out well. Down in this big old gym that's got the hanging scoreboard in the middle of the top of the floor, just like at Goodland and at Colby.
Very loud in here. You can feel it.
Thankfully, we got headphones on. Scott City Lady Beavers hosting the Norton Lady Blue Jays, 6 versus 11 in, I guess, what you could call the Southwest Regional. And off we go. Ball goes out of bounds. What do you got? Referees, they're going to give it to Lady Blue Jays. Yep. No scoring frame on our Facebook Live video tonight since we are on the Blue Jay Athletics Facebook page. All right, a zone defense comes at first for Scott City. And let's get this girls game going here. Kieswetter has it up top to Clark. 3-point attempt by Cox is no good. Collins gets the rebound. Kieswetter puts up a shot. She's bumped. And somehow Caseyana gets it up against the girl 6 inches taller than her, and she gets to shoot 2.
I think if we continue to put up shots against this taller team, that we're going to get fouled. So hopefully we can continue shooting the ball, being confident, and hopefully get them in some foul trouble.
Excellent. Caseyana makes the first free throw. Every made free throw is absolutely huge this time of year. Second free throw is nothing but net, and we have the 2-0 lead here in Scott City. Full court pressure. Ball's knocked away. We've got a steal. Layup is good.
Great pressure by the Lady Jays and able to capitalize on it with Hallie Brooks.
4-0 Norton. Just getting this first quarter going. Man-to-man defense opened by the Norton ladies. Ball is in the hands of Fox, and there's a shot that's up and missed, but the rebound comes out to Megan Trout. There's a drive in by Gentry, and the shot's up and good.
Yeah, she just goes up strong against Chloe Cox on the right side and puts up a nice layup.
There's another Gentry that's a sophomore. We'll use her first name if she gets on the floor. Brooks drives the baseline. As usual, has 2 or 3 girls on her. She kicks it out. Norton 4, Scott City 2. There's an almost steal, but it goes out of bounds off of Scott City.
Yeah, Kiesler just loses the handle on that, and Gentry dives on the ball.
6:40 left in the first quarter. Norton's got the 2-point lead here in Scott City in the girls' game. 3A Southwest Regional action. Clark has it up top right side to Cox. Entry pass to Brooks. She dives in. Ball's knocked away from her. 3 girls are on top. And it's a jump ball. Possession error will go to Scott City.
Yeah, once Hallie gets in the lane, she draws everybody in. There's at least 3 Scott City girls in the lane, and they poke the ball out.
Oh, there's another steal by Norton's full court pressure. How about that? Oh, man. Kieswetter almost lost the ball out of bounds, and then she fell down saving it. Clark came up to retrieve the ball. Let's run some offense here. Okay. Active defensive hands by Scott City on this zone defense. Collins kicks it out to Brooks. Baseline shot is no good. And over the back call on Clark.
It'll be Clark or Collins. They're going to call it on Clark. First foul of the ball game. 5:47 left here in the first quarter. Norton with a 2-point lead. Scott City to inbound underneath their own basket.
They do get it in. Here comes Lewis. She throws a long pass down. It's retrieved by Piper Fox, and she throws it off of Clark as it bounces out of bounds.
Yeah, and Clark unable to just grasp the ball, and it just goes off of her hands out of the bounds possession, Scott City.
All right, they get inbounds, an easy layup by Piper Fox, and we are tied at 4.
So quick 4 points by the Blue Jays, quickly answered by the Scott City Beavers.
This zone defense by Scott City has 2 girls waiting for the person bringing the ball down the floor, so we need to pick up on that. There's a runner by Brooks that's no good from about 10 feet. And Trout comes out of there for Scott City with it. Irvin has the dribble. Gets it over left side to Lewis. Pass down low to Gentry, and a block by Collins.
Yeah, great active hands by Collins down there on the baseline against Gentry, and she's able to get her hands up and on the ball.
Rejected, and then she was able to get the ball. Sometimes when you block it, it's hard to find it. Kendall Gentry has already poked the ball away from our ball handlers about 3 times here. Brooks has the ball on the baseline, but she kicks it out. And there's Gentry poking the ball away again. Jeffrey, we might have to do a toe board on that for this game. Norton keeps possession here. 4:26 left in the first quarter. We're tied at 4. There's a pass that is knocked out of bounds by active Scott City hands.
And a couple of substitutions coming for Scott City. Number 15, Mackenzie Metzger, a 5'6 senior. And number 32, Kaylee Felker, a 5'7 junior.
Fahrenbrooks checked in for the Norton Lady Blue Jays, and will continue against the zone. Brooks has the ball up top, left side to Cox. Ball's poked away from her. Brooks retrieves it. Kieswetter drives in, backs it back out. Fahrenbrook has the dribble. Cross court to Cox. Boy, we're having troubles with ball possession here. Kieswetter's got it. Brooks up top. She drives in the lane. Double team, triple team, steps through. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Scott City.
Yeah, and Allie hits the floor really hard down there. Surprised nothing was called.
Yeah, we lost track of the defensive assignment. Got the ball inside to the 6-foot Piper Fox. She puts it up and is fouled by Keysweater.
Yeah, it's a couple times already that Scott City's been able to do well in transition, get an open person on the block, and this time Blue Jays having to pay for it with a foul.
First free throw is no good. Score remains 4-4. 3:37 left in the first quarter. Scott City's got some substitutions in. Second free throw is good from Fox. Scott City 5, Norton 4, 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. This time they're doing a trap in the corners. Keysweater is about to be trapped. She's knocked down and no call. And Coach Brooks gets a timeout called. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here.
Yeah, Keysweater just dribbles right into the trap and turns her back, and it suffocated her down at the corner, and she was unable to do that, so Brooks calls a timeout. And you're going to read some Sportscaster sponsors for us.
How did you know that?
I see the paper in your hand.
You have the great ability. Norton Auto Supply, Cole Family Eye Care, Clydesdale Agronomy, Dr. Shirk, Next Tech, Natoma Manufacturing, and Boxler Insurance. Thank you very much. The Scott City zone defense has a couple of different applications of meeting the ball handler as they bring it down the floor. One time they have two girls up there that will trap in the middle, and this last time they had a half-court trapping that you more typically see where they trap in the corners as you bring the ball across. So we're going to have to recognize that, not just by the ball handler, but by other teammates, too. 3:12 left in the first quarter. Scott City 5, Norton 4. Farrenbrook has it. Entry pass to Brooks. She steps through and is fouled on the shot.
Yeah, with Scott City playing so aggressively on the arc, I'm not going to be surprised if Coach Brooks, after the first quarter ends, is going to start thinking about back cuts because they're going to be wide open with how aggressive they are above the arc.
We are tied at 5, Jeffrey. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Hallie's first free throw was good. Second one is up and in. Way to go, ladies. We are 4 for 4 from the free throw line. That is lovely, and we got the 1-point lead.
Yeah,
all right.
Free throws are going to be huge in this game.
Oh, absolutely. Fox kicks it over. There's a three-point attempt that is missed by Metzger. This 5'6" senior goes out of bounds off of Norton. Scott City subbing early and often here. Kaylee Felker, a 5'7" junior, is going to throw it inbounds. They rotate it all the way around. Entry pass down low. She kicks it out. Up top, very quick passing by Scott City. Oh, we almost got the steal, and there we do. Nice steal by Chloe Cox with a couple of Norton girls knocking the ball away. Farrenbrook has it. Cox. Pass to Brooks. Farrenbrook's wide open for three. Get in there, baby. Misses everything. Brooks misses the putback. And the jump ball. Possession arrow to Norton.
Yeah, great quick ball rotation there to get a wide open Farrenbrook on the left wing, and eventually she'll knock it down. I have full faith in her.
Absolutely. Clock's running. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Norton with the ball and a 1-point lead. Farrenbrook, oh, that one was really bad. Kaysiana Keysweater gets the rebound. A runner from 8 foot. We'll call it a pass.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't call the play dead because it did hit the top of the basket here. So we'll take it, though. 5-8. Blue Jays with a lead with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Okay, lots of passes by Scott City already against the zone defense this time from Norton. So I think that'll take some adjustments here by Scott City. There's a drive and an entry pass down low. Turnaround shot is missed badly by Trout, the 5'11" senior. One and done are Scott City. 1:37 to go in the first quarter. We've got the ball in a 3-point lead. Scott City fans can yell air ball at Fahrenbrook all they want, but we got the lead right now. Keysweater and Fahrenbrook playing catch. We get it left side to Cox for three. Get in there. Oh, long rebound is out of bounds.
Scott City so far pretty fond of subbing pretty much half the court every time out. So we're getting 2 to 3 subs every time. Hard to kind of keep track of who's on the floor.
Kendall Gentry, 5'5" senior, brings the ball down for Scott City. We are in the zone again. The ball is tipped away again. It'll be another tie-up eventually.
Maybe. We're having a rugby scrum out in the middle of the floor.
Yeah. I have not seen that where there's 6 players on the floor and the refs never called the jump ball. It was just always moving. Scott City gets the ball inside. There's a shot from the baseline that is in by Kaylee Felker. Norton 8, Scott City 7. Inside of a minute to go in this first quarter. And Brooks gets knocked to the floor near the sideline really hard, and she's limping on a loose ball foul. She's bent over to take the ball from the ref, but she's hurting. Okay, we throw the ball inbounds. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cross court to Fahrenbrook. Brooks has it. Left side to Cox. Cross court to Fahrenbrook. Entry pass to Collins. She does a bounce pass, and Fahrenbrook makes the 15-footer right in front of the Scott City fans yelling air ball.
Yeah, Scott City student section yelling air ball every time she gets the ball, and she swishes it right in front of them. Great job by Caroline Fahrenbrook, the freshman, to tune out the crowd and letting them have it.
Brooks got a loose ball foul with 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's just her first. And Scott City will try to get the last second shot here in the first quarter. Lewis has it. Gentry on the baseline. She misses badly. Goes right in the hands of Cox, and that'll be it for the first quarter. No. You want to go ahead and explain what happened there?
So basically on the rebound, we try to outlet it out to Chloe Cox, and then there's Gentry, Kendall Gentry. She pokes the ball out, goes up with the right hand, misses it. Luckily, Blue Jays holding on to a 4-point lead going into the second quarter.
That was a huge miss, I tell you what, because it looked like that was going to be it. We had the 4-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and a layup was missed by Gentry after the steal. So Norton 11 and Scott City 7. We're hanging in there. And we will have the first quarter. We will have the second quarter coming up for you momentarily on Superstar Country.
What makes Pioneer brand list E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays!
All right, welcome back. Norton Lady Blue Jays, the number 11 seed, giving the number 6 seed Scott City girls all they want. Norton with the 4-point lead. Here we go with the second quarter. Scott City with the zone offense. Brooks took the ball away on a shot attempt from Avery Lewis, and the referee called a foul on Brooks.
Yeah, that's going to be her second already, so I imagine she's going to be subbed out here early in the second quarter.
Free throw's good for Lewis.
Collins and Fahrenbrook going to come in. Cassie McLean and Hallie's going to sit.
Second free throw for Lewis of Scott City, trying to reduce Norton's lead to 2, and it's good. Norton 11, Scott City 9. The full court pressure is on now by Scott City. Fahrenbrook gets it over to Keysweater. Still don't have an across half-court line yet. We lose the ball. And there's a steal by Scott City. Whoa, that is bizarre. Scott City head coach calls a timeout as they stole the ball in the backcourt, and they had a 2-on-1 break. You got any words for that?
I think he was assuming that they were going to call a jump ball, either that or traveling.
Oh.
The person who did have possession was on their back, so I don't know if they thought there was going to be a traveling call or a jump ball, because there was a Blue Jay person right there. So, and it would have been possession us, according to the arrow down there.
Yeah. It didn't look like a jump ball, a tie-up, but maybe he thought that's what was going to happen anyway. Scott City has the possession on the steal. 7:35 to go in the second quarter. Norton 11 and Scott City 9 in this girls' game. All right, ball's right side to Gentry. They get an entry pass to Piper Fox. Her shot is missed. Keyswetter gets the rebound. One and done, and Scott City again.
Yeah, great job by Keyswetter blocking out the big girls down low. They're able to come out with the rebound.
Scott City remains in their 2-3 zone. Fahrenbrook dribbles to the left corner and then comes out to Keyswetter. She kicks it out to Cox. Fahrenbrook has it. Gets it over to Cox. Entry pass to Collins. Good ball movement. Keyswetter for three off the front of the rim. And Piper Fox gets the rebound for Scott City. Gentry's looking to penetrate on the dribble. She kicks it over. There's a three-point, a shot that's missed badly. And Collins working hard, gets knocked to the floor. The ball goes out of bounds off of Scott City. Both teams struggling to score, so defense is a premium. Full court pressure again by Scott City. We have two girls bringing the ball down. Keyswetter gets it across half court, and there's a hand check by Megan Trout. One team foul on each team. 6.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Norton with the ball and a 2-point lead. If you're just joining us, Hallie Brooks is on the bench with 2 fouls for Norton. Clark gets it to Fahrenbrook. Cox has it out top. Back to Fahrenbrook. Cox entry pass to Clark. She's double teamed. Gets it over to Cox. And there's a steal. Long pass down to Gentry. Defense catches up with her. She finds Avery Lewis with a left-handed layup.
Yeah, that pesky little zone there for Scott City, able to capitalize into a basket, and there's another steal, and there's going to be a retaliation foul on Fahrenbrook.
Yeah, the Scott City defender got away with reaching over the top of a defender just because, or a Norton player just because she's 6 inches taller. And Scott City with the steal and the possession here. We're tied at 11, 5:47 left in the second quarter. Gentry on the left wing. Gets it to Fox. Entry pass is lost out of bounds. Good defense by Norton there.
Yeah, great hands by Leah Clark getting in front of those passing lanes and hitting the ball out of bounds.
Got to be careful on these inbounds plays under the basket. Yep, down low. Shots missed. Over the back should have been called on Scott City, and there's an accidental run over. Piper Fox runs over Chloe Cox in the backcourt, so it'll be a foul on Scott City. Five and a half minutes left. How much longer will Hallie Brooks sit with her 2 fouls? We'll find out here. Norton with the ball. We're tied at 11. Fahrenbrook over to Keyswetter. She's bumped big time. And I don't know, the Scott City girls are kind of looking around saying, how are you guys calling fouls on us? And they just keep fouling.
Yeah, that's going to be on number 32, Kaylee Felker, a 5'7" junior. She's going to be subbed out. Number 15 comes in, Mackenzie Metzger, a 5'6" senior. Norton's ball under the basket. We're tied at 11, 5:22 to go in the second quarter. Cox has the dribble. Ball's poked away from her. And that happens often. Especially if you're being guarded by Gentry.
Yeah, that's my point. She is good with the defensive hands. Bounce pass is kicked by Scott City players, so it will be staying with Norton here.
Once again, Scott City rotating players in. Number 22, Catherine Weathers comes in.
She's 5'10". Somebody needs to move here. Pass is stolen by Metzger. Cox runs up and bumps her. And the strength of the bump wasn't that bad, but the
strength of the flop was.
Yeah, the Scott City player went to the floor, so the ref had to call it. 3 team fouls on each team with 5:05 to go. Brooks checks in for Key Sweater, so there's our answer. Hallie's in there with 2 fouls. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. We're still tied at 11. Gentry with the ball way up top against the Norton zone. There's a drive in by a Scott City player. 3-pointer is missed. Offensive rebound put back is good by Lewis. She's got 6 second quarter points. Full court pressure is on by Scott City, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by a Scott City player, and that's actually good for Norton because it was right along the sideline. We got to get the ball in the basket here, Jeffrey. We're down 2 now, 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Collins throws it to Brooks. Brooks does a step through, and she's hammered. She goes to the floor, and she'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, and that's out on the foul. So I imagine she's going to sit with 2 fouls. And I believe they already have the sub waiting for her.
Brooks with her first free throw. It is up and good. Way to go, Hallie. This Norton girls team struggled at times from the free throw line this season. We are perfect 5 for 5 so far, so you got to love that. Second free throw for Hallie is up and good. Tied at 13, we are 4:21 left before halftime. Brooks almost gets the steal.
Just right through the hands.
Gentry drives. Oh, man. Once again, the offensive player creates the contact, and referee calls foul. Clark's second personal. That's our 4th team. Both teams have 4 team fouls now, so we've got a half of a second quarter, and everybody's going to be shooting free throws.
It's going to be a very, very long second quarter.
Gentry missed her first one. And the second one is no good. Long rebound, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow 2.
Blue Jays.
Oh, love it. Had a dry swallow because I was sure it was going to stay with Scott City. 4:12 left. Full court pressure by Scott City. Cox has it. Gets it in the middle of the Collins. She does a nice job, and we break the press. Brooks for 3. Get in there, baby. This is everything. And Brooks with excellent hustle tried to save it inbounds, but it will be Scott City's ball. (13 to 13). 3:53 left in the second quarter. Scott City girl fell to the floor, had the ball. She turned on her backside, and no call for traveling. There's a shot that is good by Kendall Gentry. It's a 2. 15-13 Scott City. We get the ball down the floor. Nicely done. Collins passes it to Fahrenbrook in the right corner. We rotated around. Cox for 3. Get in there, ball. Doggone it. And the ball goes out of bounds. The referee says Scott City's ball. We have made 1 free 3, Jeffrey, but I think we've missed about 7 others. Hopefully we can get one of these to go. Gentry very quick down the floor. Shot's no good. Collins with excellent block out. 3:05 left. And what's happened many times, our pass to the sideline gets tipped out of bounds. It's good for Norton because there's no way the Scott City girl can catch it when it's that close to the sideline. Brooks has it on the left wing. Entry pass. And number 15 knocks Clark to the ground. And a charge is called on Brooks. Wow. That was kind of interesting. They missed one, and then they gave the benefit of the doubt to Scott City. So Howie's going to have to sit with 3 fouls with 2:57 left before halftime.
Yeah, I'm sitting like right on the baseline, and I didn't even see her touch her. Like, I swear. Howie did not touch her.
Really unfortunate. All right, Scott City has the ball in a 2-point lead. Referee saw the travel and called it. So an unforced turnover by Scott City there.
The only thing is Hallie Brooks, our best scorer, is on the bench with 3 fouls.
Yep.
Probably going to be on the bench for the remainder of the half.
Yep. We get the ball inbounds to Key Sweater. She gets the ball across half court. The full court pressure kind of dropped off there. Ball's almost stolen. Key Sweater drives in, gets it to McLean. McLean's shot is good. Cassidy McLean from 13 feet.
Yeah, great quick release by Cassidy McLean. Off the ball rotation here on the far corner. Great job by her.
Oh, there's a travel, and the referee saw it and called it. Another unforced error by Scott City. The score is we are tied at 15.
How many times have we said that we are tied?
Oh, it's been just about every 2 points or 1 point that was scored. Key Sweater passes it to Cox. We're getting close to the 10 count, and we get it across half court. Can we make a pass? Key Sweater loses the ball. It's loose, and there's a breakaway layup by Weathers.
That's at least 3 times Key Sweater has lost the ball in our own backcourt. So I don't know what needs to change for halftime, but something definitely needs to change here.
Yeah, she needs a teammate to hang back there with her so she's got a passing option. Okay, Scott City's got the 2-point lead, and we are late in the second quarter. We'll be right back on Superstar Country.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirk. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
All right, welcome back. What's our score, Jeffrey?
17-15, Scott City Lady Beavers with the lead.
Yep, this is one of the clocks that counts down the timeout. So we're not sure how much time is left in the second quarter, but we will know momentarily as I stall and fill in some time. All right, 1:59 left before halftime. Full court pressure is on by Scott City. On the floor, we got Cox, Fahrenbrook, Collins, Clark, and McLean. Cassidy McLean brings the ball down, and she travels with it. All right, Scott City with the ball in the half court on the side. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Getting inbounds to Weathers. She drives, runs over a Norton player, no call. Ball's loose on the floor. McLean thought she had to steal. Fahrenbrook trying to get it. Ball's dribbled out of bounds by Scott City. Oh, my goodness. What are you guys looking at? Fahrenbrook did not touch her, and a referee cleared down the floor, called her for a foul.
Yeah, so now they're going to be shooting 2, because that's the 5th foul on the Blue Jays.
I'm beginning to think this is similar to the pit at TMP, Jeffrey, where...
Well, actually,
yes,
the young referee down there was a referee for the TMP ball game on Friday.
Just saying. First free throw is missed, and that is Avery Lewis. I don't know. Fahrenbrook was right next to the Scott City girl, and she went to the floor as she knocked it out of bounds, and the referee said that Fahrenbrook pushed her. Okay, the second free throw is good by Lewis. The lead is now 3 for Scott City. Let's see if we can break this full court pressure. Fahrenbrook has it. Her pass is knocked away from her, and it goes off of Fahrenbrook. Both of our seniors are on the bench right now, and We're struggling to break to half-court pressure. Here comes Scott City, a minute and a half left before halftime. Zone defense by Norton. Scott City working the ball around the perimeter. There's a bad pass that is saved in bounds, and the Scott City girl runs it down. There's a base or a free throw shot that's no good. Oh, it got the shooter's roll. It hit the rim 3 times and went in. That was Peyton Gentry that made that. Clark brings the ball down and is fouled from behind. Thank goodness, because it was close to a 10 count.
No, they called it a 10 count.
Oh, he went like this. Oh, yeah. I suppose the push would be with the hands below the shoulder as it was the 10 count. I thought Clark got fouled from behind. Scott City 20, Norton 15. We're less than a minute left in the second quarter. Scott City moving the ball around. There's the drive in the lane that's missed. Rebound is put up. And the referee says hoop and harm, I think, by Megan Trout.
That foul's going to be on Emma Collins, her first.
Yeah, Scott City getting some distance here as the first half's coming to an end. The free throw barely grazed the rim. It was rebounded by Scott City, but they saved it in bounds to Norton. Scott City 22, Norton 15. Cox has the ball. McLean up top. Entry pass to Clark. She's open in the lane. She takes the shot. It hit the rim 3 times and fell away, and she was fouled. Boy, this Scott City team very aggressive with their fouling. I guess if you rotate in 4 players off the bench, you can accumulate those fouls and not get into foul trouble. Clark's first free throw, in and out.
That is our first miss from the free throw line.
Yeah, great job by the Norton girls making free throws tonight. We are now 6 out of 7. Second free throw for Leah is off the front of the rim, and a good block out by Scott City. 29 seconds left before halftime. Scott City with the ball against the Norton zone defense, and the ball goes through the legs of the Scott City player, and then retaliation foul on Kaylee Felker, and that's going to be her third personal.
And that's the 5th for the team. So Chloe Cox should be going to the line shoot 2.
So I should take that back, Jeffrey. Finally, these fouls are starting to pile up on Scott City. They got a player with 3. She's not a starter. First free throw by Cox is off the rim, no good. We made our first 6. Now we missed our last 3. Scott City in the middle of a 7-0 run here and 7-point lead. Second free throw for Chloe is nothing but net. Nicely done, 22-16. You can call out the time, Jeffrey, as we end the first half here.
15 seconds.
Scott City's got the ball up top. Pass into Fox. And a reaching foul is called on Fahrenbrook. Fox will go into the free throw line for Scott City to shoot 2.
And that's Fahrenbrook's third already. So
we got 2 players with 3 fouls now. Fox's first free throw is good. Scott City's lead is 7 with 9.9 seconds left before halftime. Second free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. Cox with the ball. That pass is stolen by Kendall Gentry. Layup is missed. And you better let her shoot, too. Scott City girl crashed into Caseyana Keysweater on the rebound. That was before the buzzer, gentlemen. You better let her shoot, too. The action happened easily before the buzzer went off. They're still talking about it.
Yep, and they're going to get the foul.
All right, so Keysweater will get a chance to shoot 2. She got knocked to the floor pretty hard. Hopefully she's okay. All right, so they're putting time back on the clock, 0.3 of the second.
Usually with fouls like right up above, so they usually haven't cleared out like a technical foul, but I don't know.
Right. They decided to put 0.3 of a second back on there. Casiano makes the first one. Too bad the student section for Scott City's got to be showing bad sportsmanship and screaming their lungs out right next to the free throw shooter. Casiano makes them both. Well done. Beautiful job by Casiano there. Scott City 23 and Norton 18 at halftime of this girls' regional game. We'll be right back. Run down individual scoring, talk about what we saw. Blue Jay basketball on Superstar Country.
Hey, babe.
Hey, ready for the movie night? Picked up all your favorite snacks.
I don't know. Is your internet going to buffer all night again?
It's not that bad.
It happens every time we hang at your place.
More time for snacks.
Why are you still putting up with this? I can't believe you haven't switched to Nextech yet.
Expect better. Get the internet connection you deserve with Nextech Wi-Fi. Get 1 gig home internet for just $69 a month. Plus your first bill is on us. Visit next-tech.com to learn more.
You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank, member FDIC.
Precision under pressure. That's what area students and athletes strive for every day, and Natoma Manufacturing Corporation strives to produce the highest quality products, along with great communication in their drive to achieve their goals. Natoma Manufacturing Corporation wishes the best for all of the area students and athletes this school year and wherever they are going in life. Good luck and have fun out there from Natoma Manufacturing Corporation, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Welcome back. We are at halftime here in Scott City. Jeffrey, what is our score?
Scott City Lady Beavers leading the Lady Jays 23-18 at halftime.
There you go. This game was experiencing probably 7 ties in the first quarter and a half, back and forth. Norton had the lead most of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, in fact, it was 11-7 Norton. And then I remember it being 15-15. And then Scott City ran off 7 straight to make it 22-15. And then here we are at halftime, 23-18. The Norton girls are doing well. And the things that they are doing well are shooting free throws, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. And we've got 5 girls that have scored, so that's really good. And we have played good defense. They made a nice surge there. Scott City did at the end of the second quarter. Things that we have not done so well are handle their full court pressure.
Yeah, we need to secure possessions. No ball handling mistakes. There's a couple times we got trapped right at half court. A couple times we got trapped even before half court and lose the handle on the ball. We need to secure our possessions, get to the half court and run our offense and hopefully get a shot up.
Yep, I like that analysis. Here's the scoring for Scott City. They had 7 girls score, 7 points for Lewis, all in the second quarter. 4 points each for Kendall, Gentry, and Fox. And then 2 points each for Peyton Gentry, Weathers, Felker, and Trout. And looks like on free throws, Scott City was in the neighborhood of 5 for 11. So we'll take that.
And leading the way for the Lady Jays, we have Casiana Kiesberger with 8 points. 100% from the free throw line, so great job by her. 4 of her 8 points came from the line, so hopefully that'll continue in the game. Brooks has 4 points, all of which comes from the free throw line. She's 100% from the line, too.
Yes.
Cox has 1 from the free throw line. Clark has 0, because she went 0 for 2 on her free throws. Fahrenbrook has 1 3 in the first quarter, and McLean has a 2 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Cassidy. So 5 points off the bench by the girls and 13 points from the starters. Since this could be the end of the season, I think it's safe to say also that if we want to win this, we got to start making shots from the field. We have missed so many field goal attempts.
Yeah.
And they have been good looks. It's not like there's always been a hand in our face. And on the three-pointers, I don't know how many we've attempted, but we've only made 1. If we could just get, 3 three-pointers to go down here in that second half, maybe we can come back from a 5-point deficit here. All right, Brexton is on the video on the Blue Jay Athletics Facebook page. So if you want to watch the second half, you can go there. And Jeffrey and I will have the call for you on Superstar Country 102.5.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
It's a stock up and save sale at your Jamboree. On sale this week, 80% lean ground beef, $3.98 a pound. Lean and meaty pork spare ribs, $1.98 a pound. Fresh asparagus, $1.98 a pound. 5-pound bag red or gold best choice potatoes, $2.98 each. And select varieties, Libby's canned vegetables, just 98 cents each. Enjoy these savings and more this week at your Jamboree Foods with locations in Norton and Hill City.
Nothing beats the taste of homegrown and hometown service. Porter Ranch Beef guarantees both. You're guaranteed beef raised locally on Porter Ranch and beef processed locally and packaged for family servings. Vacuum sealed for guaranteed freshness. They also offer specialty orders, including quarter, half, and whole beef. Add in Alma cheeses, pickled products, beef snacks, and nuts, and you're all set to go. Hometown flavor, hometown freshness, and hometown friendly service. That's Porter Ranch Beef on North Highway 283 north of the stoplight.
The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Kriesig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future.
Welcome back. I just thought of a funny story to kind of lighten the mood a little bit here. The Scott City's got the lead 23-18 over the Norton girls. We are playing the Scott City High School girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So consequently, we traveled to the Scott City High School.
Yes.
And there were about 5 cars in the parking lot. Brexton said, "Is this the right spot?" And I said with great enthusiasm and confidence, "Well, we're here early." And the game wasn't at the Scott City High School. It was at the Scott City Middle School campus, where they have this gym as big as Colby Community College. So we were wondering why there are shot clocks above the baskets. Maybe it was for college events. You were wondering, Jeffrey, if the Scott City High School maybe adopted the shot clock for their games here. Yeah. So we did eventually make it to the right location thanks to some people in the Scott City High School parking lot that helped us realize the reason there was only 5 cars in the parking lot is because the game was not there. But we found the right location. I guess we'll just keep it here. Here's some of our sportscaster sponsors.
Big thanks to United Northwest Federal Credit Union, Pitts-Go, Sonic, Sanders Construction, First State Bank, Norton County Hospital, New Age Industrial, Roy Civil Service, and Moffitt Drug.
Outstanding. All right, Norton girls are about to come out of their huddle. And we will get the third quarter going here. Scott City will throw the ball inbounds. Scott City 23, Norton 18 as we get the third quarter going here. Fox has a breakaway. Oh, my goodness. Fox runs over Collins, and the referee makes the extremely easy call of calling the blocking foul.
Yeah, 4 seconds in. 4 seconds in, Artie.
Yep. Brexton was feeling that Collins was moving. First free throw is around the rim and in for Fox. 24-18. Emma hit her head hard on the stanchion. She's okay, though. Second free throw missed. Brooks comes out of there with it. And here come the Norton girls. We just got the third quarter going. We're down 6. All right. Passes the right side to Cox. Kieswetter's got it up top. Down on the baseline for Cox. And it's nothing but net. Shazam.
That was like a low arcing three-pointer there by Chloe Cox, but she got it to fall 21-24. Blue Jays down by 3.
Gentry drives in the lane. Good defense by Cox. The referee's letting them play there as Gentry went to the floor. Goes out of bounds off of Cox. Scott City will throw the ball inbounds. Looking. Finally, Fox gets the ball in the right corner. Pass is tipped. Scott City gathers it back up. Metzger has the dribble. She picks it up, gets it to Irvin. Irvin drives in, and Clark stole it, and Scott City girl knocked it away from her, and Norton comes out of there with it. Hopefully Clark's okay. Yeah, there's a steal by Gentry. The referee was not even looking at the ball. He was looking at the action under the basket. And the far referee said it'll stay with Norton. Scott City 24, Norton 21. Inbounds pass comes to Brooks. Cox has it. Entry pass to Clark. She gets it over to Kieswetter. Entry pass to Collins. Back to Kieswetter for 3. Another shazam, and we are all knotted up, Jeffrey.
And Scott City wants a quick timeout. 6:39 left here in the third quarter. 24-24 off of a couple threes by Kieswetter and Cox. Great answer coming out of halftime by Cherry Brooks' squad here in Scott City.
That's how you catch up from a 5-point deficit at halftime. You make 2 threes. We'll be right back on Superstar Country.
Attention shoppers, the sale continues at Sander Furniture in Norton. Save up to 30% off store-wide on everything you need to transform your home. Sofas, dining sets, bedroom furniture, you name it, it's all on sale. Hurry in because once it's gone for good. Find them at 2 locations. Their store location at the corner of State and Armory Drive and at the National Guard Armory. To see inventory at the Armory, please come to the store location first. Don't miss out. Sander Furniture's store closing, we're retiring liquidation sale is happening now.
Scott City will throw the ball inbounds length of the floor. 6:38 left in the third quarter. We are tied at 24. Norton girls erasing a 5-point halftime lead, and there is a turnover caused by the Norton full court pressure.
What are they talking about here?
They could be talking about the snacks at the after the game party.
I think they're talking about the spot.
Yeah, where they're going to throw the ball inbounds for Norton.
regardless, it'll be Norton possession here.
Yeah.
6:32 left here in the third quarter.
You are correct. It's our ball in the half court on the side. It's just a matter of whether it be under the basket or on the side, and it looks like it's on the side. Okay. Gentry guarding Keysweater very closely as we work against the zone pressure right side to Cox. She kicks it out to Brooks. Hallie drives in. A runner is no good. Ball's tipped around. Brooks ends up with it, but the Scott City player was touching it as she was standing out of bounds.
Either way, though, it's going to be Blue Jay possession.
Big break for Scott City there as Brooks had a clear path to the basket. Hallie gets the inbounds pass. Keysweater's got it. Approaching 6 minutes left in the third quarter, tied at 24. Norton girls making a couple threes. There's a bad pass. It's stolen. Here comes Scott City. Peyton Gentry is left all alone. She steps on the line. It's only a 2. Ball's loose, and it's run down by the 6-foot Fox. Ball's poked away from her by Clark. Pass is down to Catherine Weathers, and she missed the shot. Norton ended up with the rebound, a tie-up, possession arrow to Norton. Boy, a lot went on there.
Yeah, a lot of bumping and grabbing down there at the baseline by both teams. But the Blue Jays to get the possession.
Yeah, Keysweater trapped, and there's the pass stolen. Scott City gets it down. Layup was missed. Collins crashes over the tops of Brooks. Keysweater keeps getting bumped and no call. Brooks has the ball knocked out of her hands, and the referee says it's a turnover to Scott City. So the score remains 24 all. Scott City will throw the ball in bounds. Fox gets it. She kicks it out to Kendall Gentry. Lewis has it back to Gentry in the right corner. Weathers kicks it out to Peyton Gentry. Kendall Gentry puts up a shot that's really bad, and an easy rebound by Norton. She hangs around and almost gets the steal again. Man, she was quick. Ooh, pass down to Cox. She throws a impulse pass across court that was not needed, and it's a turnover to Norton.
Yeah, that's a few times there already. Need to secure the possessions. It started off pretty well, had a nice minute and a half possession there at the beginning of the quarter, and now with these Scott City full court pressure wanting to speed us up, and they're doing just that, causing us to make some mistakes.
Fahrenbrook and Brooks are on the floor for Norton with 3 fouls each, so we cannot afford either of them to get a foul. There's a drive in, and a shot is missed badly by Catherine Weathers. One and done are the Lady Beavers. Fahrenbrook brings the ball down the floor. Let's get a quality possession here, ladies. Another impulse pass is thrown in the backcourt. Fahrenbrook is shoved from behind just as she touches the ball. But the referee said it's over and back.
Yeah, they called over and back first, and then the shove came, so I don't know.
Yeah.
If there should have been a foul called, or...
Scott City gets the ball inbounds. 4:22 left in the third quarter. Zone defense by Norton. Scott City passing it around quickly. There's a drive in. Oh, my goodness. Fahrenbrook is run over by the Scott City player and no call. And, of course, the foul is called as McLean reaches in and ties up the ball. Boy, it's really getting hard to be impartial here on this call.
Yeah.
4:07 left in the third. We're tied at 24. That was McLean's first personal. Fox travels with it. Great defense by our girls, knocking the ball out of her hands, causing that turnover. All right. My pulse is about 130 right now as we try to throw the ball inbounds length of the floor.
Let me see what mine is.
Brooks throws it to McLean. She gets it down to Clark. Passes into Collins, and it's stolen by Weathers. Brooks did a nice job avoiding the foul. Ball goes out of bounds off of a missed free layup. Boy, Scott City's missed a lot of layups.
Yeah, luckily because they've been kind of wide open.
All right, we get the ball in bounds to Collins. She gets it over to McLean. McLean gets it down to Clark, but she threw the pass too far.
Yeah, we just need to slow down, calm down here in the third quarter, 3:46 left. That pass, I mean, it was there. Leah Clark is streaking on the left side, able probably to get an easy two. Just need to calm down, get our nerves under control, and make nice, easy passes.
All right, 3:41 left in the third quarter. It's still 24-all. Weathers gets it out top to Peyton Gentry. They rotate it back to the top. Entry passes in, shots up and blocked. Nicely done by the Norton girls. Kaylee Felker had her shot blocked out of bounds. Kind of interesting, the 5'7" and Felker trying to shoot the ball in the lane when they've got girls that are 5'11" and 6 foot. Oh, nice inbounds play. And a foul is called on Clark on Megan Trout. So Trout will go to the free throw line shooting two.
And that's Leah Clark's third foul. 3 team fouls on Norton here in the third quarter.
First free throw is no good. Cox checks into the game for Norton for Clark. Excellent effort and play by Clark. That's her third personal. Second free throw is off the rim. Cox runs down the rebound, and thankfully the full court pressure is off as we bring the ball down.
Yeah, it seems like they only do the full court pressure on a made basket or a timeout. So
Cox goes for three, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Scott City ball. Well, at least we had a shot on that possession.
Yeah, didn't have it turned over in the backcourt.
Tied at 24, approaching 3 minutes left in the third quarter in this sub-state game. Loser goes home. Cox with a steal and a foul is called. Cox got bumped by Megan Trout, and Trout went to the ground. And for her effort, she got called for the foul.
Is that 3 or 4 on her?
We're waiting for the scoreboard. That's her fourth. So the fouls are starting to pile up on Scott City. They're aggressive play.
That's team first foul for Scott City.
Yeah, Norton's got 3 team fouls. Brooks throws the ball in bounds. She gets it to Collins. Collins bounce passes the ball out of bounds. I don't know. That's like 5 times that we've done that this quarter, just throwing it out of bounds.
Need to calm down, make the easy pass, get it across the half-court line, and run some offense.
It's been 24-24 for at least 2 clock minutes here. Scott City with the ball. 2:47 left in the third quarter. Metzger's got it. Right side to Irvin. Back to Metzger. Back to Irvin. Back to Metzger. Entry pass to Fox. She knocks down a Norton player. Brooks comes up with a rebound on the missed shot. Beautiful job.
Yeah, great rebound by Brooks.
Keyswetter bounces it to Cox. We've made 3 successful passes in the half court. Ball's knocked away from Brooks, and hopefully we get to keep the possession, and we do. 2:11 left in the third quarter. Bounce passes to Farrenbrook. Scott City girl knocks the ball out of her hands, and a pass was to Collins, and she was double-teamed on the baseline, and Sherry Brooks thankfully calls a timeout to save the possession. Okay, full timeout. We are still tied at 24. Jeffrey and I and Brexton will be right back on Superstar Country.
Make every acre on your farm profitable and do it with the help from Bailey Ag Solutions. Grant can help your farming operation with quality and proven channel seeds, BW Fusion, and Pivot Bio. McKinsey can help with Farmers Mutual Health and crop insurance. It's like the name implies, Bailey Ag Solutions. Call Grant or McKinsey anytime, 785-871-7065 to help out your operation. Let Bailey Ag Solutions help make every acre on your farm profitable.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
All right, Norton gets the ball inbounds, approaching 2 minutes left. Finally, as a Norton player gets knocked to the floor for about the 8th time this game, the referee calls a foul on Scott City. Scott City coach is holding his hands in the air saying, how could you call that? 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Still tied at 24. Keysweater has the dribble. She gets it over to Fahrenbrook, right side to Cox. Entry pass to Collins. Her pass is knocked away, but we end up with it. Keysweater for three, misses everything. And it goes out of bounds. The quarter score here is Norton 6 and Scott City 1. Holy smoke. 1:40 left in the third quarter. Scott City with the ball. We're tied at 24. Fox has the ball up top. Right side to Kendall Gentry. Three-point attempt by Lewis is good.
Finally, it breaks the tie, 27-24.
Brooks dribbles the ball through four defenders, finds Fahrenbrook. Fahrenbrook's shot is missed. The pass wasn't the best. It was kind of down at her ankles, and that caused her to miss the easy shot. There's a layup with the left hand by Avery Lewis, and 5 quick points for Scott City. Cox throws the pass down, and Keysweater ends up with it. She drives all the way in. The shot is up and missed. And a rebound to Scott City. 29-24, 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Irvin gets the pass into Fox. Three-point attempt by Metzger is no good. Long rebound comes out to Fox. She passes the ball down low. It goes out of bounds. And lucky for Kendall Gentry, the shot was partially blocked by Hallie Brooks.
Cassidy McLean comes in for the Blue Jays, giving Casey on their rest here with 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
Scott City's ball under their own basket. Metzger has it. She drives in, kicks it. Fox has the ball a long way from the basket. Three-point attempt by Avery Lewis. Oh, she decided to pass it. And the shot is up and good. That is Irvin, I believe. 7 quick points for Scott City, 31-24. Fahrenbrook left wide open, a long three. And it is no good, out of bounds. .11 seconds here for Scott City, length of the floor to try to get the ball down quickly. They get it inbounds. Irvin's got it, 4 seconds. Peyton Gentry's got it, 2 seconds. Metzger for three, misses everything. And that's going to wrap it up for the third quarter. What's our score, Jeffrey?
Scott City Lady Beavers up by 6. Up by 7. Sorry, math is not mathing today. Up by 7, 31-24 over Norton.
All right, very good. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here. Norton Ladies at the hosting Scott City Lady Beavers on Superstar Country.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter about to get going here. Jeffrey, if you'd told me Norton girls were going to score 7 in the second quarter and 6 in the third, I would have said to you, man, we're not going to have a shot. We're in this one. We're only down 7. And and we've got to find a way to start scoring here.
Yeah, only scored 6 points there in the last quarter off of 2 threes. And then that was like early in the quarter, so we haven't scored in a while. And there's a quick steal by Cox.
Really well done by Chloe. Every bonus possession is huge. Brooks dives in, and she's fouled. Boy, these Scott City girls, they just are very aggressive physically, and they get called for a lot of fouls. Allie Brooks on the left side drive. She was fouled. She gets to shoot 2. First free throw is good. These Norton girls shooting some free throws, man.
She continues to be perfect, I believe, right?
Yeah, Allie is 5 of 5. Second free throw is good. Beautiful. 31-26. Scott City. Full court pressure is on. Man-to-man by Norton.
Someone needs to stop ball.
Oh, great defense. Man-to-man by the girls. Kaylee Felker was bringing the ball down the floor, and she did a bad pass to a teammate, and that teammate lost it out of bounds. So another turnover. Let's see if we can make them pay for it. Cox has the ball. Throws it to Brooks, and we actually get it across half court. Clark drives on the baseline. She's cut off. Keysweater's got it up top. Cox for 3. Off the front of the rim. Long rebound comes out to Scott City. 7:13 to go in the game. Kendall Gentry drives in. There's a three-point attempt by Avery Lewis that is no good. 2 bodies are on the floor. And Collins was bumping Kaylee Felker from behind, and the referee standing right there said he lost the ball out of bounds. So Norton defense causing lots of turnovers, Jeffrey. That's just what we need. Collins gets it to Keysweater. She loses control of the ball, but gets it down there in the half court. Let's do it again. Brooks has it. Entry pass to Collins. She has the ball knocked away from her, and guess who comes up with it? The quick hands of Kendall Gentry. Corner 3 by Metzger is no good. Putback is no good. Another offensive rebound by Scott City. Shot is missed by Metzger. Ball's on the floor. Whose possession, Jeffrey?
Blue Jay.
Boy, the Norton girls holding Scott City scoreless for most of the second half. They just had that burst there at the end of the third quarter. Collins brings the ball down the floor. Gets it over to Cox, and we have it successfully in the half court. But our first pass is knocked out of bounds. So, 6:19 to go. Norton girls trying to cut into the Scott City 5-point lead. Cox has the ball up top for Norton, right side to McLean. Pass was a little strong, and it went through the hands of Brooks. Turnover to Scott City. Kendall Gentry picks up her dribble, gets it over to Felker, back to Kendall Gentry. Passes to Weathers. She dives in, and left-handed layup is good.
Yeah, no one was there to stop her on the left side, so she drives right up for the easy point.
Brooks is bringing the ball down. She's bumped a couple of times, and finally they call a foul on Peyton Gentry. That's only her first personal. 2 team fouls for Scott City, none for Norton, with 5:49 left in this fourth quarter. Scott City's lead is 7. We got to get a basket here. A lot of time left, but we can't let them get too far away. Cox has it on the right side. Entry pass to Hallie Brooks. She drives in the lane, shots up and missed. Rebound to Scott City.
Allie Brooks does not have any points from the field today.
Yeah.
All coming just from free throws. So
yep,
we need to get a way to get her going here in the fourth. This is where we really need her.
Yep. Scott City will throw the ball inbounds in the half court on the side. 5:29 to go. Get it inbounds to Fox. Pass is tipped away. Three-pointer is missed by Gentry. Offensive rebound is loose on the floor. Scott City comes out of there with it, and McLean bumps Kendall Gentry. That'll be Norton's first team foul. Scott City 33, Norton 26, 5:18 to go in the game. Weathers has the ball. Three-point attempt by Peyton Gentry, misses everything. Brooks ends up with the rebound. Got to score some points here, ladies. Scott City's up 7. Cox has it. Now McLean's got it. Long bounce passes over to Cox. Keysweater thought about a three. Cox gets it to Brooks. Baseline shot. In and out. Ball's loose. Nice job by the Norton girls. Knocking it away. And a foul is called on Scott City. McLean was trapped in the right corner, and she did a great job of not letting them knock the ball away. Third Scott City team foul. 33-26, Scott City with the lead. 4:41 to go. Norton's ball under the basket. Pass is stolen. Scott City with the ball. Kendall Gentry has the dribble. Long pass down to Weather. She drives in. Was going to make a pass to a teammate, Megan Trout, and Megan was running like she should have to the basket to rebound, and it's a turnover to Norton. Time to dig deep, Jeffrey. We got to figure out a way to get the ball in the basket. Brooks gets it over to Keysweater on the right side. She's bringing the ball down the floor. Still has her dribble. Left side to Fahrenbrook. Back to Keysweater. Fahrenbrook goes over to the right side. Back to Keysweater. Fahrenbrook has it on the right wing. Entry pass to Collins. Collins drives in. Kicks it back out to Fahrenbrook. Fahrenbrook drives. And there's a bumping foul called on the Scott City player. Wow. 50-50 call, right? It could have been a bumping foul, could have been a travel. Fourth team foul. What happens on Scott City's next foul, Jeffrey?
We will be shooting free throws for the remaining 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
McLean's got it. Gets it over right side to Fahrenbrook. Entry pass to Brooks. She's double teamed. She drives. Shots up, and she gets it to go with the left hand.
Yeah, her first points from the field. Great job, Holly Brooks, when we needed her the most.
33-28. Scott City with the ball. Ball's knocked away from the Scott City player. Keysweater ends up with it. And we can't gather the ball in. It's still loose. And it's a tie-up possession arrow to Scott City.
Yeah, a couple of times. I mean, we have the possession. We just don't corral the ball. It goes through the hands of our own players. And
at some point, Scott City's going to start trying to run some clock here. And against our zone, they will be able to pass it rather easily. There's a drive in. The ball's knocked away. But Scott City ends up with it, and they throw the ball away. We steal it, Jeffrey. My goodness. Boy, if you're Scott City, you do not want to throw the pass into harm's way there, and that's just what they did. 33-28, Scott City with the lead. There's a bad pass knocked out of bounds by Scott City. Since the first quarter of 11 points, we have scored 17 points in more than 2.5 quarters. Timeout. 30-second timeout. You want to read through some of our sponsors?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Huge thanks to Dr. Trezick, Norton Auto Supply, Norton Sports Center, Boxler Insurance, Jamboree, Natoma Manufacturing, Next Tech, Dr. Shirk, Clydesdale Agronomy, Coral Family Eye Care, and Equity Bank.
Outstanding. Boy, these Norton girls have given Scott City all they wanted in this game. And can't help but think if it was at a neutral site, it might be called a little differently, but Norton girls hanging in there. We will have the ball in the half court on the side. 2:56 to go. We're down 5. It's getting close to must score on every possession.
Yeah.
If Scott City fouls, we will be shooting free throws. Keysweater throws it away. Steal by Scott City.
Yeah, she picks up her dribble just a little bit too early.
And there's a layup that is made by Avery Lewis.
Yeah, definitely not something that you need here late in the ball game.
35-28, Scott City with the lead. Norton bringing the ball down. 2:33 to go in the game. Fahrenbrook with the ball. McLean has it. Back to Fahrenbrook. That pass is knocked away. Fahrenbrook runs it down. Keysweater with the ball on the right wing. Up top to Brooks. Hallie drives, kicks it to McLean. It's a 2, and she buries it. It's a 2, right?
Yeah, nothing but net by McLean.
What a shot by Cassidy.
Down by 5 now.
2:06 to go. Scott City 35, Norton 30. Kendall Gentry drives in. Entry pass is into Megan Trout, and Brooks gets called for her 4th personal. Both Fahrenbrook and Brooks have done a nice job of avoiding that 4th personal. Inbounds pass by Scott City. The clock is running. 1:55 to go. And the referee calls the foul on McLean. 1:53 to go. That's Norton's 3rd team foul. Scott City gets the ball in bounds to Peyton Gentry. Entry pass in to Megan Trout. Shots up and good. Scott City 37, Norton 30. 1:40 to go in the game. Keysweater gets the right side to McLean. Cox has it back to McLean. McLean drives. She gets it to Brooks. Brooks drives, loses the ball as Scott City dives on it. And the Scott City coach was screaming from the other end of the floor for a timeout. And so he saves the possession. It'll be Scott City ball up a touchdown, 37-30 with 1:23 to go in the game. Blue Jay basketball on Superstar Country.
Hail no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
Welcome back. Norton had the 4-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Scott City had the 5-point lead at halftime, and then Scott City's lead was 7 at the end of the third. And Norton, I think, got as close as 3 here in the fourth quarter. But Scott City has lengthened it back out to 7. 1:23 to go. Hallie Brooks has 4 fouls. She's on the floor. Scott City's ball length of the floor. They get it inbounds all the way down to the basket, and the layup is missed by Catherine Weathers. Norton comes out of there with it. Keysweater all the way down. Dribbles it out. Brooks has it. She reverses her shot. Her way. Collins with the putback, and it's good. Timeout, Norton. No? Okay.
I would have called a timeout.
Yeah, 37-32. We're inside a minute to go.
Yeah, I assume they're just going to try to run clock here.
Yeah. Scott City's got the ball in the half court. 47 seconds to go and the 5-point lead.
We need a foul.
Yep.
We need a foul. 40 seconds.
Yep. Scott City successfully, easily throwing passes around.
30 seconds.
There's a three-point shot that's attempted. My goodness. Ball is saved in bounds. Here comes Keyswetter. We've got a chance, Jeffrey. We're down 5. Keyswetter drives all the way in, and she's fouled. She got the shot up, and it rolled off the rim. Boy, if that would have went, that would have been huge. 20.9 seconds to go, and Keyswetter will be shooting 2. Boy, if you're Scott City, why are you shooting threes with a 5-point lead?
Yeah, I don't know. Especially when we didn't call him out down here.
Right. Casiana is exhausted, but she's able to get that first free throw in. She's got 12 for the game. And it is Scott City 37, Norton 33. 20.9 seconds to go.
I'd hope if we make this free throw, we'll call a timeout, maybe try and get a three-pointer to hopefully tie it after a hopeful turnover.
Free throw is off the front of the rim. Collins gets the putback. She was fouled.
Either way, we're shooting 2.
Yeah. Collins was fouled before she put the shot back up. And Collins will be shooting 2. My goodness.
So to bring it within 2, Collins goes to the line.
Scott City giving a demonstration of how to let somebody back in the game in the last minute.
Yeah, and that's Scout's 5th foul, so she's going to sit the bench for the remaining 19 seconds.
All right.
Lewis comes back in.
Collins to shoot 2, try to shrink Scott City's 4-point lead. Buries the first one. My goodness, these Norton girls, they deserve a trophy and a medal for all the free throws we've made. 37-34, second free throw for Collins is up. No good. It's tipped around. And good foul there. Scott City came up with the rebound. Good foul by McLean. That is only our 4th team foul, Jeffrey. 15 seconds left. And we need somebody that doesn't have 4 personals to make this foul right away. They get it into Kendall Gentry. And a hard foul is committed by McLean. Kendall Gentry's on the floor, kind of rubbing her jaw there. Oh, McLean had 4 personals. I didn't realize that. Unfortunately, she fouled out. Good job by McLean. She hit 4 points. Excellent effort. Great job by her.
Now, we need her to miss these free throws.
Yeah, and when you say her, Gentry was standing over next to the coach. She's still rubbing her jaw. She's going to give it a go. She's got 4 points. She's an excellent ball handler.
Great defensive hands, too.
Oh, man, she's poking that ball away all day long. First free throw in and out. 12.5 seconds left. It's still a one-possession game. Timeout, Norton. We will keep it here.
We need on a miss. We need to get the rebound, break the full court pressure, because I'm assuming Scott City's going to give it everything they got and not allow us to put up a shot down by 3. Break the full court pressure, get it to Cox, Vanbrook, Keyswetter, or even maybe in Howland. Get it to any of those players on the outside of the arc and let them fly.
Yep. Even if Scott City is guarding the three-point line, you got to shoot a 3 here because there's only, 12 seconds left?
12.9 seconds left.
12.9. We'll take the .9. We need every point we can get. Yeah, Norton girls giving Scott City all they want. The 11-seed Norton girls against the 6-seed Scott City girls. And the Scott City girls team is a good team. They had Colby beat in this very floor a few days ago. Colby girls being the number 1 seed.
I mean, if you're going off of halftime scores, Norton had Colby beat too. Had a 5-point lead at halftime.
You are right. Norton girls running out onto the floor. Hopeful that Kendall Gentry is going to miss this free throw, and then we've got to block out. They've got tall girls out there, 5'9" and 6 foot on the block, so we got to block them out.
Yeah, we got a rebound here. Be big.
37-34 Scott City, 12.5 seconds left. Free throw is around the rim and no good. Here comes Brooks with the dribble. Long pass down to Cox. Two girls go to the floor. The referee says no call.
So out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to Norton with 7.1 seconds left. Oh, my goodness.
Going to come down to this possession.
Brooks,
7 seconds left.
Brooks throws the ball in bounds. Key Sweater's got it. A shove is done by Krista Urban, and that's a good foul because that puts Key Sweater to the line and doesn't let us get a three-point shot up.
Yeah, unless she misses a second, and we put it in.
First free throw for Caseyana is up, and no good. Game-wise, the Lady Blue Jays have done a really good job from the free throw line. In this fourth quarter, we've missed 3 free throws now.
Broadcaster Jinx.
Second free throw is good. 2-point game. 5.8 seconds to go. They get it into Fox. She passes it. That's going to do it. Brooks fouls out of the game. I don't know why we didn't have all 5 of the girls right up there, because with 1.9 seconds left, Scott City's up 2, and they're shooting 2 free throws. Great game by Hallie Brooks. She fouls out with 8 points. That's our second player to foul out. Free throw is up and no good for, I think that's Krista Irvin. 2-point game. Just not enough time to get the ball down the floor, I'm afraid. Free throw's missed. Ball goes out of bounds. 0.6 seconds left. It's Norton's ball. So you got to throw the ball as far as you can, Leah, and hopefully one of our girls will catch it. Just you got to throw it down the floor as far as you can. There you go. Yeah. That's going to do it. Scott City 37, Norton 35. And that will be the season for our Lady Blue Jays. Great effort and a great job in this game, giving Scott City Lady Beavers all they wanted. Scott City will move on in the sub-state tournament. And great job by our Norton ladies. Scott City 37, Norton 35. Brexton, Jeffrey, and I will be right back on Superstar Country.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
Welcome back. It's a final here in Scott City. Lady Beavers 37, Lady Blue Jays of Norton 35. Great game between 6 and 11. And the Norton girls season is done. They will finish with a record of 9-13 after starting the season 2-10. Great effort by our Norton girls. Really kept the game in question right up until the very end. It was 11-7 Norton after one quarter. It was 23-18 Scott City at halftime. It was 31-24 Scott City at the end of 3. And you thought Scott City was going to start pulling away, but Norton chipped back into it, and they had the lead down to 3 at one point. And Scott City missed 4 free throws. They were 0 for 4 in that fourth quarter and kind of did exactly what you would not want to do when you're up in a sub-state game, and Norton took advantage and had the ball. What did we have? We had about 12 seconds left. We had a chance if we could have got a 3 off, and we lost the ball out of bounds. So then there was about 7 seconds left, and then when we threw it inbounds, they fouled us right away, which didn't allow us to get a 3 off. So I'm very proud of our girls, but very sad at the same time that we are done for the season.
Yeah. They had a really great season. You know, with the early loss of Peyton Bailey, you know, she didn't get to play her whole senior season, which I bet you she's pretty disappointed about. But they kind of rallied towards the end, won 7 of the last 9. Great job by them. And just unable to get it done here in Scott City, which it's tough.
Yeah.
But hopefully with the young players getting the experience they did this year, we're going to come back stronger and more experienced and ready to go for next season.
That's right. Sproul, McLean, Collins, Cox, Clark, Fernbrook, Du Bois, and Grace Smith. We will look forward to you guys being around next year. And you got a bar set for 9 wins. Got to see if you can beat that next year. Nice job by this year's team. Here's the scoring for the Scott City girls. Lewis for Scott City had 14 to lead them, 5 points for Fox, 4 points each for Kendall, Gentry, Trout, and Weathers, 2 points each for Urban, Felker, and Peyton Gentry. That made up their 37 points.
Leading the way for the Lady Jays tonight in the loss is Keyswater with 13 points. Most of it coming from the free throw line, so
wow.
we did a great job on the free throw line tonight. 8 points from Hallie Brooks and 4 points from Cox and McLean, and a couple of threes from Collins and Fairbrook.
Yeah, nicely done, ladies. We had, 6 players score?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great job. You can hold the other team to 37, and you got 6 at least scoring. You get a chance to win. Great job from the free throw line tonight by the girls. A lot of free throws made, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 free throws made by our girls tonight. Maybe a season high. Really well done. Okay, that'll end the Norton Lady Blue Jays season. Great effort and great job by them. The Norton boys will be playing tomorrow night in Norton. And Brexton, Jeffrey, and I will have the game for you tomorrow night. It's a 7 p.m. start. Facebook stream is going to be on Blue Jay Athletics Facebook page. And you just flip the seeds tomorrow night. The Norton boys will be the number 6 seed taking on the Lions, the number 11 seed. And we'll be repeating ourselves a lot tomorrow night, saying the Lions. Missed, a shot, rebound to Norton. Yeah. Okay, great job by the girls. Good effort, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow night. Hopefully the boys' season will get to continue beyond tomorrow night as they host the Lions at 7 p.m. Jeffrey, any final words?
Great season by our seniors. We're going to miss them.
Yes.
3 graduating, Caseyana, Hallie, and Peyton Bailey. But so going to miss them. The leadership was huge, I know.
Yep.
And the upcoming lowerclassmen have a lot big shoes to fill.
Yes, they do. Brexton, you got any wisdom down there, Mr. Eisernagen? You got any wisdom for the listeners? Hey, yeah, we're hungry. We only ate 2 hours ago. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we'll see if we can get us some food, and we'll head back north to Norton. Scott City 37, Norton 35 in this sub-state girls game, and we'll be back at it tomorrow night. You can catch Natalie and Mandy tomorrow morning on the radio. This has been Blue Jay Basketball on Superstar Country.